Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we are now live on YouTube, and as a special surprise, in about 15 to 20 minutes time, our favourite man, Killer Beezy, is going to be joining us on Skype, but you know, I only have a couple of hours to get this done today before I need my champions. Half of them are sucked into Alliance War, so it's so annoying trying to progress in Act 6, man, once you've constantly got like top tier Alliance War, and a bit of Map 7 going on as well, so it becomes, you know, incredibly time consuming there. And is everything alright? It looks like we're hopefully coming through, but I feel like because I've uploaded so much recently, the live stream notifications aren't quite going out as per usual. Now, because I've got my blade disappearing into Alliance War, and I think it's about like an hour and 20 minutes. I want to run the paths that I need his villain synergy for first. And I think we'll also bring in a bit of Hyperion as well. We should have a fairly good setup to smash this out today. But what is up, Brandon, Deadpool, Lil Chungus, None, Open? Hope you're doing well today, lads. What's that? Papa C and I got hit in the eye today when playing footy. Can you wish me health? Dude, all the best, man. I certainly hope that that situation resolves itself for you fairly soon, mate. But anyway, let me just double check this path, actually. So we've got Electro, we've got Stun Immune Doc Ock, shouldn't be too much of a problem. We've got Night Thrasher as well. We've got Kingpin, shouldn't be too much of a problem there. Then we've got also Yellow Jacket and Ghost Rider. Right, let's go down that path. I'm a little bit worried that my sound, I don't know if it's delayed for you guys. I feel like my audio might be a little bit delayed. But let me know how we're coming through, guys, because I'm testing about with some new stream settings, man. I've been playing around with a brand new OBS the last couple of days. So yeah, I don't know if it's just my display or if it's a little bit laggy on the sound. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit laggy. I might quickly try and restart my reflector. I feel like the audio is a little bit off. So I want to get that resolved as quickly as we possibly can today, lads. Alright, let's see if we can chuck a couple more glaives in this Electra. And then let's go for a special 2 here. Oh, I almost forgot about the global node for a second, actually. Okay, we just got to not dash back. Sorry if this fight was a little bit jarring because of the audio. But I think what we'll do, if we close this down quickly now. There we go. Blade wins, boys. Not a bad Electro fight to start off with. The audio sounds great. Maybe it's just some sort of delay coming on my end there, because it seems like it's a bit of a what was it? The animation sounds were delayed a little bit. So I don't know if it was just coming through my headphones, but it looks to have cleared up now with a reset, actually. Yeah, there we go. It's perfectly timed. Right, that's all sorted, mate. That's all sorted. Let's go. Just a bit of a weird one there, mate. Would rank 4 unduped Omega be able to clear Crossbones? Potentially. A lot of his damage output really does come from that awakened ability, though, man. So I can't say for myself because I haven't done it. But with Boost and Suicides, you might be able to push him over, but it's still going to be a tad tricky, mate. Oh, right, this Doc Ock, man. I really need to focus up if you want to get him down. Right, we got the so Danger Sense is actually somewhat negating the dash back on this, which is really good news. I need to just hold my own, bait out those heavy attacks. Try and get one, like, cheeky little dash back there. And just bait out the special ones if I can. But it's good, actually, because there's a decent chance that the degen won't trigger. Even though it does, I suppose we can just heal it up. Come on, mate. The Stun Immune Doc Ock is a proper pain in the ass, though, mate. Oh, man, he's regenerating like crazy. Right, I think if we can get one more special 2, we should be able to get him down. Again, Killer Beezy is going to be joining us to commentate in hopefully about 10 minutes now, lads. So sorry if I'm a little bit rubbish. What is it? Engaging with chat in the meantime, lads. But hope you're doing well. Right. Greetings from Brazil. Oh, thank you very much. What would I recommend doing first, Act 6 or Variant? Kind of depends on your roster, really, mate. I think both have different requirements. I'd have a look at the Act 6 video yesterday that I did yesterday, the video guide, because that kind of covers like everything that you'll need to do there. So yeah, Act 6, you probably want to push for first if you possibly can, just because of the fact that with the completion of Act 6 as well, you also unlock the Cavalier title, which has a lot of, like, passive upgrades to your rewards in this game, which is, you know, a very, very nice thing to have, mate. You know, there's upgraded free crystals, daily crystals, login calendars. There's probably also going to be stuff in the future, like, you know, deals and offers and maybe some, like, special events that are exclusive to Cavalier. Oh, mate. Did not mean to go for that one. Right. Oh, my goodness. Alright, let's see if we can sort this out. It's the missus give me a call there. I literally, just before I went live, I was like, I messaged to the missus. I think she probably just called me without reading it. But I know, like, she calls me sometimes in her work breaks, man, and we have a little bit of a chat. But I just messaged her before this live stream. I was like, I'm just going live for a couple of hours. Just need to smash out a little bit of Act 6. So yeah, we'll just, you know, anything you need, just shoot me a message, and we'll have a bit of a chat later. Nah, didn't play that one well enough. Night Thrash is really tricky actually with that. What was it? Just the special attacks, man, because you need to dash back a fair bit against this lad. It's on that no retreat node. That's really what screwed me over. I think as well, like taking the blocked hit from that very first special when he has the ability to penetrate with all of the debuffs there, man. Dick me over a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. I probably should have used Hyperion for that fight initially, actually. Ah, well, boys. Not too bad. Tell Cherry hi from LA. Cherry says hi, Brandon. There you go, mate. You saw the new Avengers trailer? I did, man. I thought it was well sick. I was bloody impressed by it. I'm really, really excited for it, mate. Should be a good time. I like that they have also shown pretty much no, you know, a very, very limited amount of what is actually going to happen in the movie, which is exactly what those trailers should be, man. And I like that they really kind of played on the nostalgia aspect of it. I thought that was pretty damn cool. Alright, might as well dump that, mate. Let's go for it. Maybe I should have just regened, actually, and held on to that special, too. Yeah, I think in hindsight I should have done that. And this is the chapter where if you dash back, you degenerate. If you dash back twice in a row. There we go, we can use that opportunity to heal up a little bit there. And then as soon as he comes out of this phase, we'll bait a special one. Man, that danger sense is really good for fairly often negating that dash back. Certainly appreciate that. Whoa, sorted, lads, sorted. 100% variant or 6.1 first. Definitely 6.1 over 100% variant. 100% variant's a bloody slog. And if you got the champions for it, like, I haven't done 100% variant on my free-to-play account, but we had the perfect champions for an initial clear. And we did it on the free-to-play account. And, like, because there are some very easy paths in comparison to the whole 100%. But there's some crazy stuff, lads, that we're going to have to fight when it comes to the more final chapters. So, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned. And I think this is the Yellow Jacket node, right? Okay, so as long as we don't get hit with Power Sting, we're all right. But if we do get hit with a Power Sting, we're a little bit screwed. So I need to be a bit careful here, boys. But I think as long as we don't get hit... Oh, no. We actually do have... the power... Okay, there's the base Power Sting. Right, I'm very glad I didn't throw off a special 2 then. Oh, mate. No. Right, I think probably the best option that we can do here, and our only way of winning, is probably to go for this play. I might die after this, actually. Yeah, I think there's a good chance I'm going to die, but I didn't really have any other option. I think we've pretty much got all of the fights that we needed to out of that blade, in all fairness. So let's try and finish this off with Captain America. But yeah, I should have just been a little bit smarter, man. I think it's because, like, the Power Sting icon, I was expecting that to show up. And the fact that it didn't, I was like, oh, you know, maybe it's alright to use a special. But I think it was like the interaction with Danger Sense meant that it didn't show up, but it still dealt damage to me when I used a special attack. So yeah, a bit of a weird one there, lads, but we got through it, so not too bad at all. Did I buy with the 12k unit deal? Nah, mate, that was a bit too pricey for me. I wasn't too bothered about that one. Oh, thank you very much, HLC. Certainly appreciate it, mate. Yo, what's up, Rip93 Ford? Blade good against crossbones. You're gonna take like so much damage, and you can't really like ramp up the power in that. He could be all right if you take the slightly harder path. If you go like the far right hand side, you can actually remove the ability to stop ability accuracy reduction, because there are two nodes, like far left has Bane and far right has the ability accuracy reduction. So just for a first clear, if you wanted to make it and do it with blades, you might want to look at going into the the far right hand side and dealing with that path, so you can get the ability accuracy reduction and get crossbones down, because that will help out a little bit there. But still, he might be able to do it. But if you don't have any good like double immunities option, that's probably your best bet there at 93 Ford. So yeah, I've heard of some people doing that, and also with like stacked archangels as well. Sorry, I meant 100% variant or 100% 6.1 first already. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a tough one, I would say. I'd probably say for the majority of people, it's 100% variant, and I think 100% variant has better rewards, because I don't see any way that I can deal with some of the later chapter fights on my free-to-play account. So yeah, it just seems a little bit mad. But yeah, I'm not really too sure about that one. It really does depend on your roster, but like there are some bloody annoying challenges, and I've watched a little bit of Legacy's video, spoken to a few other players, and there's some like crazy fights toward the end of this. So I'm looking, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to some of them, man, but I'm also terrified of some of the other fights as well, because there's some nasty stuff knocking about. Oh, I should have waited till the Fury phase, maybe, for the special too. Right, I think we can get one out of here, mate. There we go. Oh, a bit too ambitious, apparently. Oh, no! Man, that was so close to being a one-shot. We had a good rhythm going on there, but... Oh, that's like exactly the same as my first try that we did. So yeah, a tad unfortunate, boys. A tad unfortunate. Right, and BC hopefully should be knocking about in a few minutes, mate. He's going to give me a bell on Skype. Shouldn't be too far away now. He's just sorting out a few things with the kids there. So right, let's smash that replay button. I've got to get a few more villains paths done, actually, just before the start of the next AW. So I think I want to go for this Void one next. We got Void. Fear of the Void right at the start. Killmonger should be fine. Daredevil, honed radar sense. Okay, that's fine. Limber. For Jane Foster, fine as well. Stun immune Ronan, and then I assume we're just done after that, right? Okay, yeah, perfect. That one doesn't seem like a bad path at all. So let's see if we can smash this one out. Should I awaken Void or Blade? Both rank 4, 5-star. Oh, they're both pretty good options, man. I would say Void definitely needs the awakened ability, like a lot more than Blade does. So if I had to pick one of the two, I would go for the Void to awaken there, mate. Good luck in the 6.1.6 Dormammu buff. Bro, I'm more concerned about like that buffed up Symbiote Supreme. That fight looks nuts. It's like Symbiote Supreme with a node called buffed up. So on the buffed up node, you can... Oh. Right, I forgot about the unblockable SP1. You know what, I'm just going to quickly exit out there. Just go back in. Oh, mate, what a mug. Right, let's do that just for a bit of safety. But yeah, anyway, so the Symbiote Supreme in the final chapter can only take damage when you have 3 or more buffs, and he's an Awakened one, so he's got a passive stagger on him as well. But he also has the Pilfer node, so any buffs that you have a 20% chance to be nullified, and then give him power. So yeah, basically that Symbiote Supreme fight is crazy, mate. It's absolutely mad. So, sounds a little bit wild, mate. A little bit wild, but we'll see what's up. So, yes, let's actually use a little bit of Hyperion here. And see how we get on against this Electra. The first Blade fight went really, really well, but I just, I slipped up, man. I totally forgot her special one was unblockable. It's just me being a bit of a noob there, mate. Alright, let's fire off this SP2. Hopefully we can get the stun, and unfortunately not. Right, that should push her to a special 2. It would have probably been a better idea, and it usually is a Hyperion, to immediately go for the special 3, just so you can get that big, juicy damage. That's not too bad. Right, this should take care of business. Oh, perfect, mate. What a beast. What a beast. It's about 2 AM in Taiwan, but I always stay up late for your live stream. Oh, thank you very much, Vincent Chen. Absolute mad love to you, mate. HLC, dude, there's going to be, hopefully, some sick fights today, man. I think we've got an entire, like, aspect of Warpath to do. So, my Captain America Infinity War gameplay is going to have to be on the friggin' point, son, if I want to get through this stuff. But, yeah, should be interesting. Right, he's just got unblockable special 2 that we need to worry about here. So, I think we should be alright against this Void. And that should cleanse our debuffs, or the ability accuracy reduction will. Got a bit of dashback damage there, but it's better than taking a huge amount of damage to the face, mate. That's absolutely fine. Oh, thank you very much, Antonio. Dude, I'm certainly glad, what is that? That recommendation came in handy. Would I still rank 4 Gladiator Hulk, say, over Doc Ock? Yeah, I would, man. Definitely. If I had to pick one of those two as rank 4, it would easily be Gladiator Hulk. He's just, so fantastic there, mate. What's that, Jay? I think hard to rally people to strike Kabam for their crap, yet every content creator is going 0 to 100 to pump out and promote their Act 6. I think, you know, at least for me, it's more about realizing that Kabam have completely ignored everything so far and that they're not willing to any further conversation until people have actually played the content. And I'm certainly not sat here like Act 6 is the most flawless thing in the world, because I certainly don't believe that for a second. But I think it's very important to play the content and understand what the challenges are, and point out all the utility that's needed to further continue the discussion on why 4 stars shouldn't be banned. I still think Kabam, the move to ban 4 stars is incredibly greedy by Kabam, and there's no like good justification for it, aside from wanting to cash grab by making people, you know, incentivizing people to buy more 5-star and 6-star champions. So yeah, I'm still not in support of the move at all, but you know, it is what it is, and we certainly do need to understand the content a little bit more in detail, because the completion's fairly straightforward, but it's more of the 100% exploration that I'm concerned about, because I think some of it has really, really niche counters, mate. And if you look at the final chapter, especially when they have like full shock paths, mate, like I've got no shock immune champions to get through, so I think I'm going to have to use Captain America and the skill synergy. So I think there's a lot more to potentially be concerned about in 100% of it. But I think just completely ignoring the content and further shaking the boycott stick isn't the thing to do. So, but I still, you know, still strongly stand by my 1-star review. And I believe that everybody that's dissatisfied with the approach that Kabam is taking to communication and future game development should slap a 1-star review on there, because I think it's just straight up greedy, mate. Oh yeah, Gladiator Hulk's so good, man. Unfortunately, I don't have a 6-star version of the champion to get through this initial chapter, or a 5-star version. I wish I did. I played the 5-star version a little bit on my free-to-play account earlier, and he worked really, really well, man. But unfortunately, on my main account, I've just got, well, still got some pretty good options, mate, in all fairness. You know, I'm hopefully not going to struggle too much when it comes to this initial chapter. Some of the later stuff that I'm a little bit worried about, because I don't have Ghost or Corvus, and there are some bloody, like, crazy paths, man. Oh, damn. Both of these fights have been a little bit crazy, mate. I couldn't believe the amount of shrug-offs that Killmonger got on the previous one. That was a lot of dispelling there, mate. Oh, General Kenobi, that's a fair bit, mate. What went wrong? Did you get a little bit stuck at the crossbones, or? Yo, Christian Wood, thank you very much, mate. Certainly appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed yesterday. Dude, yesterday's live stream was so much fun, man. I had a great time. Why is Gladiator Hulk good for this chapter? Because when you dash back, you degen, and he only takes, like, what is it, a quarter of that damage if you've got the regeneration mastery. And you also get, like, more damage while you're degenerating as well. So it's, like, a little bit safer in that scenario to dash back. Oh, man, I should have thrown that special 2 a little bit earlier. Just ran out of range of the Fury buff there. Oh, man, I almost got through this one without dashing back. Twice in a row. Just wanted to be safe on that, though. Oh, no! Bro, my first hit didn't land there. We just got absolutely ruined. Oh, Andy, I've seen so many people spend far too much money on those Cavalier Crystals, mate. Some people have been getting ridiculously in for them. Yeah, Gladiator Hulk's a great asset to anybody's roster, Derek. But hope you're doing well, man. How did the rest of your live stream go yesterday? Did it work out all right in the end? Managed to put in a decent amount of work? Right, if I can intercept those heavy attacks and counter them with my heavy, then we can really start pumping up the damage on this one. Oh, mate, that little Ronin tactic is so cheeky, and I'm so glad I figured it out. That stun immune Ronin on this month's challenge event, man, on the Uncollected. Figured that out day one, and it's such a cheeky little tactic. But I'm always looking for, like, intervals, especially, like, all the champions that I love playing always have so much benefit from throwing in heavy attacks. So when I can find cheeky little intervals to get those heavies in, man, I am very, very happy. There we go. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Oh, mate, Ankit. Not too bad. 2 shot of crossbones with ghost, no suicides or boost or synergies. Very nice work, man. Dude, I saw the most crazy one-shot, though, in one of our chats earlier today. It was mad. I think it was like a maxed out ghost. It was something like 50, 60 hits. Like, it was such a beautiful one-shot, mate. But ghost is ridiculous, man. So ridiculous. Finally ended up beating him, path I did. Oh, very nice, man. I went to 6.1.2 and just wasn't doing well. Definitely doing much better today. You know, sometimes you just need to sleep on it, mate. And the skills will come back the following day there. I don't know where Beezy is, mate. He said he'd be here in about 15 minutes. Hopefully he's going to pop in at some point on Skype. It's just going to be alone, boys, talking to myself. I miss him already, man. I miss him already. So, you know, it's true. It's a true bromance. Right. Oh, I should have waited. Nah, what a mug. Might take a bit too much damage here. Get one more special 2 out of this lad. Ah, no. Tragic, boys. Absolutely tragic. I can get this done with Hyperion, though. We can do it, mate. Maybe. Just need to get a special 3, stack a few special 1s up. Or maybe not. Oh, no, that's barely going to make a dent, is it? Dude, if you cannot get this fight under control, it becomes very tricky very fast. It's that dash back as well, it's just mental. Yeah, we're already dead from the degeneration. Right, we'll have one more try with Starkey, and then I'll chuck a revive into Captain America and see if we can finish this lad off. But not exactly how I wanted this one to go. Come on, Stark Spidey's evade. Let's do this, mate. Alright, let's get in that special 2. I'm relying on the auto evade so much, man. Oh, I need it bad. Oh, no. Yeah, I was going for the auto-evade there. To be honest, man, the auto-evade put in so much work there, considering we had, like, nothing left on Stark and Aunt Spider-Man. I think we can. There's a good chance we can finish this off with Ghost Rider and avoid using any revives. So if we can do that, let's go for that opportunity. Come on. Oh. Oh, that was a little bit silly, lads. A little bit silly, but we got it done, mate. I'm pretty happy about that one. Yo, what's up, Tony? Hope you're doing well, mate. Always good to see you knocking about in chat. Right, whereabouts do we want to go next? I think there was a fairly villain-focused path over here. Aspect of evolution, all or nothing. Who do I want to use for this? What's that? What's the domino got? Static blast, abomination, toxic splash. Right, I think we could probably use... Yeah, but I think Blade will work quite well for about half the stuff on this path. So let's give it a try, mate. Let's give it a try. I think it should be alright. Don't know if we want to... let's have a quick look at the stack of boosts that we've got lying about here and see if anything might be beneficial to chuck up. Maybe we want to save... Let's just use a 10% one for this. Got a fair stack of those. There we go, mate. Chucking a cheeky little 5 combo. Oh, I'm enjoying this Joe Fix-It fight, lads. It's a great time. Dude, that was absolute filth, mate. 24 hits. Blade Trinity's too powerful, mate. Too powerful. That's why, mate. That's why 4 stars are banned. They don't want you. They don't want you having that amount of power unless you can afford it. Oh my goodness. Damn, man. Oh, not too bad, lads. Not too bad. I should try and bait out the special one quick. Right, let's go for this. Smash out the bonus there, mate. Who's best champion for you? Dude, there are many great champions in this game. Have a look at, what is it? If you type into YouTube, Seatin's tier list March 2019, find a big old list of champions that I think are really, really good in the game. So yeah, type that in, mate, and that will answer all of your questions, hopefully. But I love my Cap Infinity Wall, man. He's super fun to play. And we used him so much yesterday, but Hyperion is a beast as well. Domino Full Trinity is a bloody fun time as well, though, lads. We had a great time before. I might use a bit of Full Trinity Domino for some of these paths, maybe the Aspect of War one. So yeah, I'm sure we'll get around to that at some point. Oh, is the Omega Red Arena starting? Dude, do you know, one of the things I was thinking about earlier is, like, who has a 4-star could deal with the Act 6 Crossbones? And Omega Red is actually legit one of those champions. If you got Omega Reds, you got them up to high Sig and put on Suicide Masteries and boosts, you could get through that Crossbones, mate. He definitely has the potential. But I'd say Omega Red, you lads are looking at about 4 million. If you want to be relatively safe for him. Like, if you want to be super safe, I go for 4.5. But Mega Red's definitely, he's like a double immunities champion with some great healing. But now that 4 stars have been banned for future content, seemingly, at least the Act story related stuff, but I imagine this is going to transition into more game modes. Then, I don't know, man, maybe those cuffs are going to go down a little bit. Who knows, boys? Who knows? Actually, you know what? We'll use Cap here. So we've got All or Nothing, Aspect of Evolution, Symbiote Supreme. So Cap should be able to work quite nicely here. It doesn't matter about the hits. It's just all about smacking those heavy attacks. There we go, mate. Got to be very careful in this matchup to try and not dash back and trigger dexterity. That's how he gains power. I have those long-range dash backs, and then if we get one more, there we go. Oh, that's not a bad fight, lads. Not a bad fight when you got a stacked-out Cap Infinity War. But it's just the beauty of that character, man. Those heavy attacks just have so much weight behind them. I love it, mate. I love it. Right, we got Abomination here. He's just got kind of enhanced, what is it? More attack for every single debuff on him. So I think what we'll do here is we'll go straight to a special 3, and then maybe, I think if we use a special 2 after that, he's probably going to die. If we can get some good ramp up. Don't know if my, okay, it looks like we're back. I think it was lagging just for a moment there. Oh, mate, what is this Fury RNG so far? Oh, no, I got too excited by those Furies, man. But this should still hit like a ton of bricks. Fingers crossed. What's going on here? Hello, this has been a little bit slow. Guys, I'm sorry for the lag. I can just quickly try resetting this in a second. It's still continuing. It's a load of rubbish, mate. Right, that's really annoying. Sorry, guys, I'm so sorry about this. I'm having some very obscure problems. Let's go ahead, disconnect device, and I'll quickly reset it and see if we can jump back into this fight. Damn, man, that's really, really annoying. Oh, lads, let's go default size and then turn it around, and hopefully this is going to be it. Okay, fingers crossed, no more issues. Right, I think we're gonna go. Oh no, it didn't finish connecting. What? Mate, my Elgato capture card broke yesterday, and now Reflector 2's playing up. Oh, mate, I'm not having the best luck when it comes to some of these mirroring stuff. Okay, it looks like it's been fine for about 10 seconds, so fingers crossed it's going to be fine in the next fight. Hyperion was just too OP, mate. He's just breaking this one up. Okay, so we just got Strike back here. That could actually work to our advantage in certain scenarios. Let's just see what we can do against the Strike back Domino. Oh, that Starkanaut Spider-Man, he's a beautiful man, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Kabam Mike Bacon Meat. That's got to be it, Connor. I think you're definitely onto something there, mate. I think anything above 4 million should be good for the 4-star version of a Mega Red there, Kira. But, yeah, we're going to have to see. Recent circumstances might be impacting those cutoffs, but I'm not too sure yet. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, I need to make a video on that, and because it's a little bit of a complicated answer, because certain ones become worthy in certain situations when you've got like certain champion synergies and, you know, awakened abilities unlocked. So I think I'll do a video on that in the near future there, Christian. Right, is it lagging? Degen is just nasty, isn't it, mate? Oh, dude. Oh, mate. Oh, lads, I'm so happy about that one. I've been waiting to one-shot that Sabretooth for ages, mate, and I'm so glad we managed to pull it off. Yo, what is up, Tony? You bruising through this, man? Dude, I got a crazy stacked roster, mate. I'm not doing too bad. I stopped playing back in November, and either Act 6 is easy or you upped your game, brother. I mean, in all fairness as well, Tony, I got a really stacked roster, mate, and this is the very, very first quest here. But I'm definitely going to be struggling, mate. If you tune into some of the, like, 4, 5, and 6 wider exploration ones, mate, you are gonna be in for a good time if you enjoy watching me getting, a little bit wrecked there. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to those. A little bit scared about them as well. Bit of both, mate. Bit of both. Some certainly mixed feelings there. The Do You Bleed on there. What do we have on Hulk over here? But Tony, thank you so much for the super chat. Absolute mad love to you for all the support. I hope everything is going well in your life, mate. Definitely, you've been on the channel for the longest time, mate. I remember you in streams like well over a year ago, so appreciate you stopping by, saying hi, and chucking across a few dollars, mate. Absolute mad love. Seatin 565, Venom, Starkanaut, Spider-Man, or Iceman. Oh, out of those, I'd probably go for the Starkanaut Spider-Man, mate. But I don't think Venom's too bad. I think Starky's the clear winner if I had to pick one of those 3 characters to rank 5. It's definitely who I go for. Oh, mate. I mean, Blade is almost, in terms of, like, power index, as powerful as that Joe Fixit, mate. Joe Fixit, he's a bit of a weenie, isn't he, lads? Not got too much going on. Is Ghost still a beast? Yeah, man. Ghost is, watching Legacy and some other people's streams. Ghost is ridiculous, man. So ridiculous, especially for a lot of this content. She's one of the best options. There's, like, a really annoying kind of biohazard Vigor Crossbones with like 400,000 hit points. So you need to bring like a double immunities champion or Ghost or Aegon. And Ghost is really sick for that fight, man. I saw a very, very swish kill earlier from a Ghost. Right, I don't want to run the risk of hitting into the block here. Be a little bit careful of the explosive personality as well. Try to not worry about the dashback degeneration so much. If anything's going to kill me on this mortar, it's probably going to be a special 3. Might be able to tank 1 actually. Oh no. There we go, mate. There we go. Right, that's Mordo down. I'm a little bit concerned about the next fight though. We've got a Do You Bleed Hawkeye. So this Hawkeye can only take damage from bleed. So might be a little bit of a slog, mate. Might be a little bit of a slog, but we'll see what's up. Very very niche counter there, dude. If you haven't pulled a good 5 or 6 star bleeder, this fight might be the bane of your existence. Right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for the special too, because I think overall there's, if we get good crits, there's a lot more bleed damage to be got off that. How much is that in terms of percent? It wasn't the biggest percent in the world. Right, let's go for some special ones actually. We just pamper those up on top of each other. Power gain's almost too much, isn't it, boys? Alright, let's fire that off. Hopefully get some nice crits. Not too bad. This Do You Bleed node should definitely have something like all bleeds deal double damage. That would be a nice little bonus, mate. A nice little bonus. Come on, let's go Assassin's range. Oh, we're so close. Damn, lags us right, man. That's a bloody long fight. But we got him down in the end. 123 hits there, mate. Oh, not too bad. Would I consider to make a video on top Suicide Mastery champions? Yeah, I'd really like to cover that at some point. But the thing is, like, I kind of know what the champions are, but I don't like play with the Suicide Masteries too much. It's very, very rare that I actually end up using those masteries, so I don't have the biggest amount of first-hand experience. Maybe there'll be 1 week where I just put them on, mate, have a bit of fun, and figure out some of the best options there. All right, lads, we have an incoming call from... Hello, caller, you're on the line.
Yeah.
You sound like a cat, mate.
It's your boy Hobbit Crown.
Is that your impression of Hobbit Crom? That's spot on.
And I can never win Comic-Con. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's going on, mate? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you knocking about on the stream. It's going quite well so far, man. I've blitzed out 3 paths. I'm on path number 4. Just gonna turn the music and in-game volume down a little bit. There, just so hopefully the levels are good.
Mate, my kids wanted to go wild before I jumped in here, yeah, so, you know.
What's happening, mate? What's happening?
Had to get the good old attic open and, you know.
Just shove them in there, mate.
Shift number 2. Oh, mate, what is happening in chat, man? I know some of you guys are like, yo, Mr. Talkie Man's back, and some of you guys are like, yo, shut up. Where's the mute
Shut up,
button?
mate. Shut up. Where's the mute button?
Oh, man.
It's all good, man. How's your day been anyway, mate? What you been up to?
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad, man. It's same old. My daughter asked me what puberty is today. What puberty is today.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah.
What a fun conversation.
Yeah,
what's your conversation? What's your response? Just to completely ignore that and just keep walking.
I ran.
You ran. You just legged it, mate.
I thought, how do we get out of this one? And then I thought, I know. 3, 2, 1, started running, and
great plan, man.
Like, Dad, wait, Dad, you didn't say on your marks, get set, go.
That's it, mate. Just completely distract, yeah.
It took her mind off it, so
yeah, man,
we dodged a bullet there. So I don't mind her asking me that when we're at home, because I can just say I'll go and ask your mum. But when we're out, she caught me slipping a little bit, and I wasn't expecting it, and it was just like, whoa. Or how do we? It's like that dreadful moment when you think, what would you do if your child asked you this? And then when they ask you, it's like,
nah, not today, mate, not today.
It's like, mate, I'm not equipped for this, man. What is going on, chat, man? What is going on? BZ, nice to see you. Thank you very much, Drake. It is good to be here again, man.
No, it's great to have you on the mic, mate. I've had to play and do the chat, and as everybody can attest, mate, I'm terrible at doing both at the same time, mate.
Mate, well, now that I'm here, you can start to ramp up, mate.
The ramp up. The ramp up begins now, mate. I needed the ramp up to start because we're about to take on some tough stuff as well, lad.
Oh, mate. What's going on, Ryan? Seatin, I used your advice and used that Tech Awakening gem on Sentinel over Star-Lord. Absolutely 0 regrets.
Yes, mate, dude. I'll tell you, once you get stuck into a bit of Act 6 as well, and like you use that Sentinel for crossbones, you're gonna have 0 regrets as well, man. Like I beasted through earlier.
Can I just say,
yeah, go for it,
on the screen, I just saw it pop up saying, Omni versus Endgame. Mate, can we expect to see any fights, man? A nice Omni versus Endgame war video would be amazing.
We're versus Endgame. Oh, yeah. Did that pop up on my screen?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I didn't even notice. Endgame's that big old Blubbery Whale Alliance, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's not a good matchup, is it? Maybe.
Because you're probably gonna come across a lot of the newer champs, man, at some high rank levels, man. That'll be sick to see some gameplay.
Dunno, mate. I'm on path like 1, 2, or 3. So usually just all the dud champions get put there.
Give BZ some volume.
Oh, I can give BZ some volume. Yeah, I'll sort it out, mate.
Yo, not too much, man. I don't want to deafen you guys, man.
No,
I
no.
got my voice back. I haven't spoken at all today, just in case Seatin needed me, and I've recovered my voice. Got my my One Punch Man bottle of water here.
You got One Punch Man bottle of water?
Yeah,
oh, mate, that's quality. I love One Punch Man. Such fantastic anime, mate.
My missus used to do like these box openings, like these loot crates, and now and again she'll get like some anime stuff, and I'll be like, oh, let me nick that. But because she's into anime as well, it's sort of hard to see what I can nick. So I kind of just wait till she's sleeping and sneak into her room and her makeup room, and then
I was going to say, isn't her room your room?
Yeah.
Makes sense, man. Makes sense.
Yeah, really, I'm in the doghouse for putting the kids in the attic, but you know, we won't go into that.
It's all right, mate. It's just a bit of fun and games. It's just a prolonged game of hide and seek, you know?
Exactly. Yo, Anand, what's good, bro, man? Appreciate that, man. Any other OP champs come out since November? Says Tony.
Oh, many, man, many.
Yeah, they've had quite a few.
Thing's an absolute banger of a character. What was it? Darkhawk was really, really good in December. Havoc's sick.
Amazing.
The new Captain Marvel's really, really good. The new Nick Fury's really, really good as well. Or just the first Nick Fury, should we say.
Do you like Nick? I wasn't really feeling Nick Fury, you know. I wasn't really feeling.
Did you have him via the content creator program?
Yeah, I did have him. I've got some footage recorded, but I was a bit salty, to be fair, because of obviously everything that's been going on and whatnot. But I wasn't really. I don't know. He wasn't really my cup of tea, man. He seemed good for synergies, but he didn't really seem. Outside of that, he didn't really seem like offensively he would have that much uses that I could see by, like, you know, looking at some of the end game content where you would kind of need a stacked champion to go up against certain things. I didn't really see too many uses for him offensively.
No, fair play, man. Again, like, you've played the champion and I haven't, so I've absolutely no idea. I watched some videos though, like Legacy's video is pretty sick in terms of his damage output. It does look quite impressive, and he's still got the ability to like shrug off debuffs, counter evade, and deal some sick damage. So that seems pretty good, but that, you know, the pretty much god of the skill class at the moment is our lad Aegon.
Oh,
so
yeah, you know it, mate. You know it.
Exactly.
You know it, man. Should I take Sinister to rank 4? I quite like Mr. Sinister, man. I think he's a very decent
I think if you've got him awakened and a very high signature level, he's not a bad option. I would say there are better options in the mutant class. But it really depends, like, what do you need that rank 4 Mr. Sinister for? Because I think he's a little bit niche in some modes of gameplay, but he's going to come in helpful for other modes of gameplay.
Peyton, if I was in your position, I would probably hope for any champion that is really good unduped. So someone like Gladiator Hulk, Ghost, Corvus, Domino, even Iron Man Infinity War. I have him on my second account and he's really good. So any of the 6-star champions that are really good unduped is probably what I'd be hoping for as my first 6-star pool.
Yeah, man. You got like Emma Frost, like Venom the Duck, even a Mega Red's like still pretty decent unawakened, and he's in the crystals as well now. Symbiote Supreme as well. There are a fair few bangers out there, mate. But there's also like as most people's rosters can attest to, a significant amount of trash in those crystals as well, mate. There's all sorts. Oh, mate, we're going. Oh, I need to share my screen with you, don't I, mate? Don't I? That's it. Sorry, let me sort it out. No, just
giving Hobbit that special treatment.
That special treatment, mate. That special treatment. There we go. You can see firsthand, mate, in real time now the stream, so you don't have to watch it like a minute delay. But yeah, we just got that Sabretooth down there, and I've got oh no. Okay, so Alliance War has begun, so I've lost a few of my characters, so I need to recalculate, mate. Recalculate. Yeah. I've lost my blade, so let's get in Domino. Oh, sorry, go on, mate, go on.
Sorry, Lord of Thunder. To answer your question, I would probably, for me, I'd probably use it on Sentinel, only because Sparky hasn't got decent prestige. He doesn't need to be awakened. And for me, Sentinel now, his value in the game and what he offers is probably going to be, is probably going to come in handy a lot more than awakening Spidey. So that I'll probably go for Sentinel. Yo, Keith. feed your feed your kids, bro. My kids are on punishment, man. They're allowed no food, man, because they've been screaming and out. I told them for every scream is an extra minute that they can't eat. No,
Oh, mate.
Talkie man, are your kids still in the attic? Well, it depends. I mean, they're not still in there because they have been released, but they are back in there. So, you know, technically, yes, they are still in the attic. Who are you going to max out next in this account? That's a question for Seatin.
Oh, I'm probably either going to go Havoc or the brand new Captain Marvel. Ideally both, mate, in the next month. If I can open the next featured and get both of the champions, then I'm going to max both of them out. So yeah, I love the new Captain Marvel. I love Havoc. They're both fun to play. They both got a ton of uses, but both of them are also very high prestige based characters, so that's a big factor as well at the moment.
Hold on, I read a comment here.
It's alright, mate.
Where was that? Alright, BZ, I got Emma from my last 6-star. She's pretty awesome. Worth a rank 2 though. It depends on your roster, man. I mean, I personally wouldn't take Emma Frost to rank 2 as a 6-star, only because I feel like there's so many other 6-star champions that you would benefit from having rank 2 over Emma Frost. But it also depends on what your 5-star roster looks like, because I wouldn't think about taking a 6-star champion up to rank 2 until I had maybe a 5 or so rank 5 stars. So that's just my opinion. Yo, Derek, you know it, bro, man. You know it. Seatin and BZ, help. What do you need help with, Aragorn? What do you need help with, my bro?
You've come to the right place, mate. We're the guys. We can help you out with whatever, mate.
Should I rank up Magic or Nightcrawler? They're both... Oh, mate. Magic, man.
Magic.
I mean,
easy, mate.
Magic, yeah, 100%.
Easy.
They are both not duped. I would still do Magic, man. I would still do Magic.
Yeah, big time, mate.
Should I rank 5 my 4-star Awakened Gamora or rank 3 my 5-star Unawakened Proxima? I'm more or less midway through the game. I'm level 48 and just started Act 5. I mean, I haven't used Proxima that much, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever used Proxima apart from in the content creator program. I mean, it's a difficult one because at the stage of the game where you completed Act 5, you know, it's a stage where 4 stars, you kind of want to more focus on your 5 stars. But Gamora has some really good damage output, and it could really come in handy for Act 5. So if you've just started Act 5, Gamora might be the way to go, in my opinion. What's your take on that, Seatin?
Sorry, what was the rank up question again?
4-star Gamora to rank 5 or an Unawakened Proxima as a 5-star to rank 3. He's just started Act 5.
He's just started Act 5. I think that Gamora's got more use because Proxima's she's not gonna have too much reach for a lot of the stuff in Act 5. Like, she takes a bit too long to get into stuff.
Yeah.
So, and just Gamora's like such a powerhouse through getting through content. So if he's just started, that's probably going to be a little bit more valuable. But I wouldn't say the Proxima's like a bad option either. So I'd personally like pick the one that you enjoy playing the most. And that's probably the way that I'd go about it if I were you, mate.
Hey, Seatin, Captain Beardo to rank 4, even unduped. What's up, Talkie man? Yo!
I would, if you got a good use for him, mate, I'd say go for it.
Yeah, definitely. Yo! Richard King, £2 donation. While I've got you both, London meet up soon. Yes, Richard, we can promise you. Mate, me and Seatin are going to sit down and we are actually
we are gonna sort this out, mate. There's been like so much hype, especially in the last 24 hours or so, mate. We've had English players coming out of the woodwork to get hype for the London meetup.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
people are ready, mate. We're ready for it. It's about time, mate. Like,
yeah, definitely.
It's been 2 and a bit years since I've been talking about a London meetup. We're actually gonna make it happen, boys.
It definitely will. I got a 5-star Venom the Duck. How good is he? I really enjoy playing Venom.
I love Venom the Duck, mate. He's so much fun.
He's really good.
I think he's proper sick.
Seatin, do you think Act 6 is easier or harder than anticipated?
I think it depends like how you look at Act 6. I think the completion is maybe for the most part a little bit easier than I expected, but the exploration there's a lot more like super fun and interactive fights than I expected. Like there's just some like really crap fights, man. So yeah, but a lot of that stuff is kind of in the later chapters though. So like completion isn't too bad, but it's that 100%, man, where you really just need so much utility. And also I'm aware, man, I've just got like one of the most crazy rosters in the game, so that as well. Damn, man, we got Pep back at it again, son. Slapping around more dollars, mate. Dude, this man's an absolute machine.
$20. Yo, checking
Pep.
in since hype. Master BZ gave me a heads up earlier online. Doing my legend run now. Good luck today, Seatin. Keep up the great hype,
Yo,
BZ.
dude, best of luck, mate.
What's the wrench on some people's names? Later, gents.
Oh, that's moderator, mate, and that's moderator, mate. So that just gives you the ability. I mean, Pep's in my alliance, and I've spoken to Pep a fair bit, so I'll give you the wrench, mate. I'll trust you. But it just allows you to, if somebody's being a bit of a dickhead, mate, if you see somebody in chat and they're just being like a proper mug, you can just be like, oh, you know, time this person out for 5 minutes.
Yeah, just don't time out Keith, okay, Pep? Keith is an exception, okay? He's an exception to the rule.
Mate, there was one time, I think it was when Niels came in to the stream for one of the first times, and he chucks down like $100 super chat, and then like Justin just times him out for 5 minutes accidentally, and I felt so bad, mate. I felt so bad.
No,
but dude, thank you so much there, Pep. You got a wrench knocking about now, mate, and let's update the donation. Dude, it was so funny in hindsight though, but it's proper banter, mate. Proper banter. Let's just we'll keep it up there like that, mate. I think that'll work.
That is that is crazy. Seatin and BZ, look into 100% Act 5. Who should I rank for? She-Hulk, Red Hulk, Sabretooth, or Iron Man Infinity War? Leaning towards Hulk, as I need a good poison immune.
Yeah, it kind of depends where you feel like your roster is. I would say as well, if you're looking to get the completion, I haven't seen anybody do this, but theoretically speaking, you should be able to get the first the Axis crossbones down with Iron Man Infinity War. BZ, this is actually something I want you to test if you can, because you know you've got the heal block off the heavy right with Iron Man Infinity War, so I don't see it being like too much of a problem to like out damage that. But I don't know, because he is at some points a little bit of a wet noodle. So yeah, I'm not too sure if that's going to work out.
No, but you can. He's got quite a good. I mean, from the game, the way that the playstyle that I've used him, you can literally. So you can get a heal block off the SP1 and the heavy. But if you do the heavy, every time you do a heavy, it stacks a armor break. So if you can get to like 2 to 3 armor breaks and then you use the SP2, which also applies the armor break, you can hit. You can get multiple hits for about 5 to 11k, and that's not with like any suicides, and my master is pretty basic, so he can, you know, if played correctly, you can get some decent damage from him.
No, that sounds pretty sick, to be fair. I think the problem on the crossbones fight, because of like that power node, so you only gain a bar of power when they gain a bar of power, so you need to get like crossbones to the special 2. But I think if on that fight you could get into the special 2 and then like pull off a plasma, then that might be possible. Yeah, you've got to get off your special 2, and then you've got to bait his special 2, and then you've got to get him to a special 1. So I'm not too sure within that time period. Does can you refresh the incinerates? Right, you refresh the incinerates.
No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can refresh it with not that I can remember. I don't think you can.
Oh,
I'll have to do a few tests.
He's like a new car manual, Iron Man Infinity War. There's like so much stuff to him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to see if it's possible, mate. Like, if anybody pulls off that kill with stacked out Iron Man Infinity War, tweet it my way, lads. I'd love to see it. And if I don't respond at first, just keep tweeting it back. Oh, mate, I'm looking out the corner of my eye. They're giving you a fair bit to do.
Yeah, I'm just about to get there. Right, Demariscos. £2. Meet up at Bournemouth. Meet up on Bournemouth Beach in the summer.
Oh, mate, that'd be nice.
That'll be amazing, man.
Just everybody.
Right, Zone $2. Talkie Man is back, baby. Whoop whoop. We're in the building, bro. We are in the building. Yo, Pep. Oh my. Yo, Pep is going crazy today.
Mate.
Yo, Pep sends another $10. Ha ha ha. Okay, got you. Sounds good. Thanks. Good to see you in chat, Rono, giving support. This is hands down the funniest 24 hours of streams to be a part of. Okay, back to it, gents. Later.
Yo, thank you so much, man. Certainly do appreciate it. And, dude, best of luck with your Legends run, man. You're going to smash it this evening.
Yeah, good luck, man. Yo, Stanley, what is good, bro, man? Good to see you in the stream today, bro.
Mad love to Stan Lee, man. Hope you're doing well. Always a pleasure to see you knocking about.
Seatin's good at incinerating money. Oh, mate.
My money is not incinerating you, man.
Right, Venom the Duck 5-star unawakened, or Rogue 5-star unawakened, or Killmonger 5-star unawakened to rank 4. I really like Venom the Duck, man. So if it was me, I would go for it. Would have to be Venom the Duck or Killmonger for me. But I really enjoy using Venom the Duck, so I would probably go with Venom the Duck, to be fair.
Yeah, it depends which. There's good arguments maybe for each one of them, but I'm with Beezy on this one. I go for Venom the Duck, just because that regeneration potential is just so sweet, man. It's a proper good time.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yo, I lack skills. What is good? The most hated man in the YouTube scene right now.
Oh, not I lack skills, mate.
Oh, mate, I watched Dooley Ray. Did you see Dooley Ray's video?
Oh, yeah, mate. Dooley Ray was having a proper giggle, wasn't he?
Oh, I was in stitches, mate. Yo, Cheyenne, welcome to the stream, bro. Busy to follow up about rank 4 Beardo. I'm prepping for the Collector. Oh, the Collector is never easy, man. I think me having a Mega Red now is like the closest I've come to defeating the Collector with ease. But yeah, man, the Collector, regardless of what stage you're at, the Collector is always a headache. Beezy, I heard you had an issue with... Oi, Zone. Zone, you nearly got me with that one, mate. You nearly got me. So, see, and apparently you've been telling people that I've got a bit of an issue with pulling out.
What? We made some sort of joke about it earlier. I totally forgot what it was, mate.
Oh mate.
No, I can't remember, man. But I definitely did give you. There was just some little cheeky comment about it earlier, mate.
Oh, mate. If you don't got haters, you're doing it wrong, BZ. Yeah, 100% I like, man. Definitely, man. I mean, I used to hate Seatin, man, and look at where we are now, man. You know what I mean?
Don't blame you, mate.
Really...
Don't blame you.
No,
you know,
it's the other way around. I used to really like Seatin until I saw his Captain Marvel crystal opening.
Oh.
And then, you know, now I just like, I'm friendly to his face and then like just snaking behind his back, man. In the comments, on my second account. Grounded.
Oh no, mate! If you were actually grounded wisdom.
Oh mate, Killer Beezy, you think at New York Comic Con 6 stars will be on the big spinner? It should be. It should be, man. I would like to see 6 stars for sure, man. Maybe it might only be on the spinner once, but. You know, then again, this is Kabam we're talking about, man. So probably not. Probably not, man. They'll probably wait for 7 stars to be released before they start giving out 6 stars at Comic Con, man. Walkie Talkie is back. Yes, we are. Right. I still hate CMBZ. Right. Seatin, you seen the new Endgame trailer? Yes, I believe Seatin has seen it.
Dude, I did see it. Did you see it, BZ?
Yeah, I saw it, man. I was just like, I rewinded the last part a few times, and I was like, yo.
Yeah, so did I, man. I've literally watched it about 10 times, bro. Such a little fanboy.
Robert sends $5. Seatin, pay that boy Beezy. Best live stream co-host in the game.
Oh,
Hashtag
dude.
Gang.
We were talking about this yesterday, man, and all the super chats from yesterday we are using to, because me and BC are going to be going to Comic-Con this year, and we're going to use it all just for flights and accommodation, mate. Like, literally, mate. You guys have sorted out mine and BZ's trip to New York. So that's mad. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, God bless you all, man. I appreciate that, man.
No, I'm probably looking forward to it, though, man. We're going to have a sick time, and then we can spend, you know, whatever else we get on some chicken dippers, mate.
Some chicken dippers, mate. Yes.
Oh, but what was this? Was it 7-Eleven? That we didn't have time. We barely had any time for food in New York, just because we were rushing about doing MCOC stuff, or we were just so tired. Just didn't want to go anywhere, so we just getting chicken dippers, mate. We had
I've never chicken dippers for breakfast, chicken dippers for lunch. Oh mate, chicken dippers for dinner, it was
The
crazy.
chicken
mate.
dippers were so cheap though, mate, and everything
I
in
know.
like the venue was like $20 for like a slice of bread.
It was crazy. It was
It's like,
crazy.
nah,
it was
not
crazy.
having that, mate. Let's just go to 7-Eleven, get some chicken dippers for a couple of quid. Sorted, mate. Sorted.
DZ, will you open some Cavalier crystals? Not in the short term, because I still need to work on variant completion, and I still need to do my run of Act 6. So my units will, the priority will be made to be completing those 2 pieces of content. But when I'm done with that, any units that I get sort of from grinding arena and stuff may definitely go towards. Depends on what my roster looks like, man. I may open a few for crystals, but it will be units that I grind. It won't be putting money into the game just to open some. I say that now, and then 2 months down the line we'll be like, yo, we're opening the Odin's worth. Yo, Aldo, what is good, bro? Sends $5. Seatin and BZ are the Batman and Robin of MCOC. Tag team, dream team. Thank you so much, Aldo, man. Appreciate that.
I think
bro.
if we were dressing up as Batman and Robin, I'd definitely be Robin.
Oh, mate. There is a god tier synergy with Seatin and BZ. Oh, appreciate that, guys, man. BZ and Seatin come to America. Sounds like a future film. Oh man. Hey Seatin, sorry if I. Hold on. What? Sorry if I in my video pre-Act 6 Arena grind stream. I respect you and believe you are the best YouTuber. Didn't mean to offend you in any way.
Oh, it's all
BZ,
good.
please send my message. That's from I think the name's pronounced Udit Aurora.
Oh no, I didn't. I don't remember taking any offense to it. It's all good. Don't you worry about it for a second.
Mate, Seatin has a heart of steel. Trust me, heart has never been broken or affected by any comments. Trust your boy over here,
dude.
man.
That's it. Heart of steel, mate. Heart of steel.
Talkie Man and Seatin, who's taller? I mean, if Seatin kneels down, then we're probably the same height. But
yeah, I'm about 7 foot. BZ's about 6'3". So you know, we look pretty good back to back, but I do tower over him, man. A few people last year at New York Comic Con were making some short jokes on his behalf, but I stood up for him, all 7 foot of meat.
Oh mate, right. I used to like Stark Spidey when I have. Right, shall I sell my 4 stars? I can get a 5-star Colossus. Mate, if I was you, I wouldn't sell 4 stars, man. I mean, there is a hell of a lot of an argument at the moment, obviously, because of 4 stars in Act 6. But when you look at other aspects of the game, like the monthly uncollected events and then the special challenges that come up and whatnot, 4 stars are still very useful in those events, man. So don't sell them. And plus, with the 2-star arenas that we used to get, you never know whether there'll be some type of similar event requiring 3 stars or 4 stars, so never sell your champions, man.
Yeah, man. Plus, like, when you dupe a 4-star as well, especially if it's a max level, man, that's 550 5-star shards, plus the massive stack of ISO as well. That's probably one of the biggest arguments, like, not to sell them, is just because, you know, just pulling a second copy of that champion is going to give you more stuff than it would be for selling them.
Yeah, exactly. Who is better at rank 4, Domino or Havoc? Wow, that is a question for Seatin, because Seatin has both of them.
Depends on the scenario, really. I think overall Domino's a bit better. If I had to pick one of them, I'd go for a Domino. But Havoc, it's a great character. Can definitely deal with energy-based matchups a bit better than Domino can, so it's got that going on for the lad.
Seatin stood up
mate.
for BZ, and he was still shorter than BZ, who was sitting down.
Guys, look, 4'2" is a respectable height. In my village, in Munchkin Land, I'm actually one of the taller ones.
Oh mate, right, I'm still worried about the folks in the 4-star area of the game for a year or so questioning their rank ups thoughts. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I feel that, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I mean, I think because of obviously everything that's going on YouTube with a lot of the content creators and voicing their opinions, obviously we're at a completely different aspect or place in the game, and where we are towards the end game content, and obviously the players in the 4-star area of the game aren't there, they shouldn't really allow our thoughts or whatnot to go over or to apply to kind of like where they are in the game, because you know, I wish I was at a stage where the 4-star players are at now. I wish I was at that stage when I was playing the game, man, because I remember once upon a time, like, it was so difficult getting 4-star champions, man. And you know, that's improved a lot. And not only that, but the quality of the champions has improved dramatically. So, like, you know, I sound like a really old man saying this, but you know, back in my day, like 2-3 years ago when I was playing this game, you know, like having a 4-star Magneto, like it was like having a Corvus now, man. Do you know what I mean? So I remember when I used to play, and Angel used to play this game, and Magneto first came out, she bought a couple of crystals, and she got him and duped him from the same batch of crystals, and like everyone in our alliance was just hating so much, man. And like, to look at that now, people look at Magneto and he wouldn't even get ranked up. So, you know, it's at a completely different stage, man. But yeah, definitely they shouldn't be questioning 4-star rank ups, man, because they are very useful. Up until you get to the point where you're ready to take on Act 6, 4-stars are very much useful in the game. So if you're not at that stage in the game yet, definitely look at ranking up your 4-star champions. Yo, Seatin and BZ, be good to see you at Comic Con again. Use that booster seat, bro. Do you know what? I glimpsed the comment, right, and I thought he was gonna say like use some juice or something for the fight that you're doing.
Just getting roasted, mate. Just getting roasted.
Mate.
Dude, I've only got 3 more paths to go.
Heavy.
Sorted, mate. Sorted. Are you watching the screen share or?
I'm kind of back and forth between the screen share and the comments at the moment.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. No worries about it.
I have way more fun watching people play this content over playing it myself these days. Yeah, I don't blame you, Nick, man. I don't blame you, man.
Fair play, mate.
It's always good watching someone else film, and that's the only reason why I'm subscribed to iLike Skills. To be fair, I just go and watch him for the deaths.
It's just good when, you know, you're feeling a bit down about yourself. You bring up somebody like iLike Skills, and then you can just feel, you know, a lot better. Sometimes you're like, I suck at this game, and then you'll like watch an iLike video, and you'll be like, wow, I'm actually really good at this game. Why did I ever doubt myself?
Mate, that's how I feel when I look at Ham. When I look at Ham, I'm like, mate, I am godly at this game, man.
I'm such a good player. I know.
Hi guys, what's the most challenging worst node in the game? Oh, mate, I think, me personally, I think it depends on your roster. I really dislike the Thorns node, but because I have a Mega Red, I can take that node with a lot more ease now than I could before. But I really dislike nodes that are like a lot of unavoidable damage. So yeah, Thorns is a no-go for me, man. What's this? Are you questioning your 5-star rank ups even more now, since they might have content that is only 6-star? Nah, I'm not, you know, to be honest with you. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, like, you know, it's going to get to a point where it's like, obviously Kabam are going to do what they're going to do at the end of the day, but, you know, you can only kind of work with what you have in your roster, to be fair. So, you know, if you look at like, for instance, when you look at Crossbones, if I was sitting on a Mega Red as a rank 4, and I thought to myself, you know what, if I took that champion to rank 5, you know, you look at, it depends on how you do your rank ups, because I always look at my rank ups from like a prestige perspective, how much use I would get out of them, and how useful they are in all different aspects of the game, and all those things have to come into consideration before I rank somebody up. Oh, that was a nice fight, mate. That was clutch. That is top leaderboard time in New York Comic Con, mate. That was lucky.
Oh, Aspect. That's one way of dealing with Aspect of War, eh?
Oh, mate, that was amazing. That was amazing. Which 5-star should I take to rank 5 for Act 6? Corvus, Medusa, Cap Infinity War, Sim Supreme, Hyperion, all Unawakened, and that rank 4. Oh, mate, do you know what? If I would jump into Act 6 with what you have now and see what works best for you. You know, do a few test runs, see what works best for you, and then make your decision there. Because out of everyone that you've mentioned so far, Cap Infinity War, from what I've seen, seems to be really useful. But I believe that they'll all have different uses at different stages of Act 6. So that would be my advice. Right, how do you feel about a 5-star Omega Red unduped? Omega Red unduped is still good, man. He's still a double immune champion, and you know, he still gets the death balls and whatnot. But the real sort of damage and whatnot comes from the duped ability and it being a really high sig. So you still definitely have some uses for him though. It's really good because, like, you know, sometimes you might go into an activity and, you know, you might, if you're in a piece of content where, like, maybe the map is a bit restricted and you're not aware that you're going to be fighting a champion that's going to cause you to bleed or poison, having someone like Omega Red, whether it's duped or not, is really good because you're always prepared, like, for some sort of immunity in your team.
Definitely. He's just so versatile, man. Like, there's so much you can deal with. I'm a big fan of Omega Red as well.
Definitely.
Right, we got Korg, mate. What is this? This Korg shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to use a 20 health. Actually, I should be fine without health potions there. We'll see how it works out. It's a bloody stacked Korg, though.
Yo, Jess Sharan, thank you very much for the $1 donation, dude. Appreciate the generosity, man. Hey guys, between Iceman and Omega, both unduped, which is better to rank 4 for Act 6? Oh, mate, I don't really know. Iceman, I don't really know about Iceman unduped, man. I mean, me personally, I would probably go for Omega. I feel like part of Iceman's utility isn't really there, but I don't know how much you need that the kind of damage cap at the SP taking like a special attack or whatnot with the armor shield up. I don't know how effective that is in Act 6, but I would probably go for Omega. Maybe that's favoritism because I already have him, so I don't know what your thoughts are, Seatin.
Sorry, mate, I was balls deep in that Korg.
You are absolutely shredding through this, man.
Well, I'm happy I got that one down without any boosts, mate. That was nice, cheeky little kill there. What was that? Was it Iceman or Omega Red?
Yeah, both unduped.
Both unduped. Unduped, I'd still go for Omega. I think Omega's he's just got so much more potential. Yeah, if you're a big fan of the Suicide Masteries, I think it's a pretty clear one on Omega there. But there is the argument that Iceman Unawakened probably deals a little bit more damage than Omega Red.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. I lack skills, $10. Oh, you want to ignore that comment, eh, BZ? Ignore this. For the best BZ gameplay, go watch his 5.4 Ultra kill with Seatin on commentary. Bring your popcorn and bucket for BZ's tears. Oh, mate.
Wow. Getting roasted, mate. Getting roasted.
Oh, mate. Oh, why did I read that, man? I shouldn't have read that.
You've got to let me know when you get your internet fixed, mate. I need to return the favour and do the commentary for you. I'm going to have a whale of a time, mate. I'm going to have so much fun. Reading out all the chats, everything. I can't wait, mate. I can't wait.
Oh, mate. There's going to be... I hope chat would be prepared for all the deaths, man. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be absolutely crazy.
Oh, I'm really excited, mate. Really, really excited.
Right, okay. Yo, what's good, Doc, man? Thank you for passing by, dude. I'm really struggling with 5.2.4 masochism because of the block damage. What opponent are you facing, Johnny? What you're struggling with? Is it anyone in particular, or? Yeah, let me know. BZ, I need your help. Who should I rank up? Both Unawakened, Hawkeye or Aegon? 4-star to rank 5. Oh, mate.
Easy, mate.
I mean, I know, mate. That's not even a question, mate. That is not even a question, man. It's got to be your boy, man. The Gladiator, man. It's got to be your boy.
It's got to be Aegon, mate.
Man.
Especially...
It's gotta be Aegon.
Only if Aegon's awakened, though, and has a high sig. But...
he said they're both unawakened, but...
Oh, okay, yeah. You gotta get that Aegon awakened, man.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to rank up Hawkeye and then get a skill awakening gem as a 4-star and then be like, oh, mate, I should have ranked up
big time,
Aegon.
mate, big time.
I lack 1-0 Killer BZ, man. Best $10 I ever spent. Oh, I lack, man. I lack. You're on an invisible timeout, mate. Right, Seatin, can you do one Cavalier Crystal on stream, please?
I need to save all of my units for 100%. Once I finish 100%, then if I still have units left, I might go for some Cavalier Crystals. But I'm trying not to spend at the moment, mate.
BZ, need your help. Yes, how can I help? Like, everyone's like, yo, need your help. And then, like, there's nothing else that follows it. And then it's like, okay.
Okay.
Right, Punisher mainly, but really all of their block damage. I mean, I brought Stark Spidey for some of that path, mainly because with some of their specials like Punisher, it's you can't just fully evade it unless you are god level skills that I have never seen in my life. So with Stark Spidey, I didn't have to worry about the block damage from the special attacks because he auto evades it majority of the time. So yeah, man, I if you have him, then use him, but just bear in mind obviously that it is a masochism node. So you got to do what you can to bait those specials, to bait sort of the heavies, and try and work on your intercepting, man, because your boy over here can't even intercept properly, man. But it's all about practicing, man. It's all about practicing. Yo, BZ, please tell me the best champs for this damn 5.2 masochism Caltrops. For Caltrops, who did I use for Cal? I think, do you know what? I think I used. Funny enough, I think I used Beast a little bit for that.
Luke
To
Cage.
be fair,
Luke Cage is sick, man.
Yeah, Luke Cage. I didn't have Luke Cage at the time. But yeah, definitely, Luke Cage would definitely be a better option. He would definitely, especially if you have him duped.
I think Emma Frost, Iceman.
Oh, bro, Domino all the way, man. Don't get me wrong, Ghost Rider is good, man, but woo,
Oh, Aegon could work for Caltrops, but you need to build up the combo a little bit.
True. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. Hey, my boy BZ, does Dr. Voodoo have to be awakened for full potential? Yes, man. Yes, most definitely, man.
Oh, no.
BZ, who should I use my 5-star generic on? Blade, Captain America Infinity War, Medusa, Symbiote Supreme, Hyperion, Corvus. Oh, mate. Right, so for me, out of everyone that you've mentioned, it would have to be either Captain America Infinity War or Medusa. I think Corvus doesn't necessarily need to be awakened, neither does Blade. Yeah, it would have to be Captain. I would probably use it on Captain America Infinity War, man, only because I really, really, really like him at the moment.
There we go, mate. We got 2 more paths to go.
Do you know what? I love the way a lot of people are saying, BZ, I need your help, in capital letters. And then it's just like,
Mate,
yeah.
They figured it out.
Oh, mate. Yo, get Ilac in the commentary. Oh, mate, that would be like straight beef, man. That's like...
we don't want to fight, guys. Like, I'm not having a straight-up brawl on my Skype chat tonight.
Who's nice? Who has nicer hair, Seatin or BZ? Mate,
BZ.
Seatin, man.
Definitely BZ.
It's definitely, it's gotta be you, man. I've got like pepper grains in my hair, man. Like there's like patches on the side and stuff. It definitely gotta be you, Seatin, man.
Don't worry, mate. Like, I'll be like full god, mate. I'm gonna be bald in like 5 years anyway. I've always had a massive forehead, but just keep on growing, mate.
Do you know the way to avoid that?
What?
Quit the game, mate. Quit the game, man. It's
mate,
Kabam's fault, mate.
I think we both know we're both in this a little bit too deep now, mate. It's just not gonna happen. Either this game's gonna die or I'm gonna die. Like it's one of the two, mate. It's at that point. It's at that point.
Rank 5 Ghost, Domino, or Hype? I would say Ghost, man. I mean, Domino and Hype are good, but mate, from what I've seen of Ghost, man, Ghost literally has like no bad matchups, man. Ghost is unreal.
Yeah, Ghost can just get through like everything in the game, mate. She's so bloody OP.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely Ghost out of those two, mate.
Right, yeah, his health is squishy, Johnny. His health is squishy. Right. What do you think Kabam will do to gain our trust back? Honestly, nothing.
Nothing.
I feel like
ignore
Kabam
us forever, mate. Just chilling there, Ivory Tower, chuck out some shit offers.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
A couple of, like, 3 days a year, there'll be some alright offers. But aside from that, mate, I got no faith in Kabam.
BZ, I need your help. Rank up BZ or Seatin, both unawakened and not roast immune. Definitely Seatin, mate. Definitely gotta rank up Seatin, man. Your
Yeah.
boy has that your boy, if you awaken him, he's got that ramp up ability, mate, where he can take on anything in the game. Gotta be your boy, man.
I'm like an Aegon, mate. I'm like an Aegon. Just keep on ramping up. Infinite potential, mate. But there's no like big enough ramp. That's Aegon. Aegon has Labyrinth for Legends. I don't even have that, mate. It's too easy for me. Way too easy.
Josh, you son of a gun. Seatin equals man of poor life decisions. BZ equals man of poor internet connections.
Oh my gosh, mate.
Oh, mate, the truth hurts, man. The truth hurts,
The truth
man.
does.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome, Vishnu. Welcome to the stream, dude.
Yo, what's up,
Right.
Vishnu? Hope you're doing well, mate.
Seatin, do you think Gladiator Hulk is a good counter to Sabretooth?
The one in this chapter, he can work for it. It's not the absolute best option, but he'll get the job done. Because you can remove all those stacks of healing with his SP1, and then you don't take anywhere near as much damage from dashing back because of the face me mechanic. So that's a really nice perk of that matchup as well.
Oh, mate. Hell, use a generic on Cap Infinity War. Have 106 stones. He is rank 4, but I can take him to rank 5 soon. Also have Symbiote Supreme at rank 4, and can use a rank 5. Can rank 5 and use a gem. I would definitely go with Captain America Infinity War, man.
Yeah, if I had to pick one man, I'd definitely go for the Cap, and especially because you got so many signature stones already, he's gonna become a beast quite quickly. But you've got to be ready to commit to the full 200. But as you've seen today already, man, like there's just a crazy amount of value that you can get out of Captain America for so much stuff. Act 6 variant. So I'd go for it, mate.
Mate,
What's
Keith said BZ, man of poor pull-out decisions.
Oh my goodness.
Mate.
That's a savage roast, mate. Just got a little bit of burn there, son.
Oh, mate, that is not the word, man.
Seared, mate. Seared.
BZ, what would you think of Stan Lee as a playable character? Do you know what? I'm so glad you said that, because I was thinking the other day, I was in the kitchen washing up as you do, and I was thinking, do you know what? It would, what a legend it would be, man, to have like Stan Lee in the game. Like, not even necessarily as a playable character, but that would be so sick, man. But I wouldn't trust it in Kabam's hand. I wouldn't trust it. He's too much of a legend to leave it down to Kabam to get that right. Always see him gonna survive.
Dude, there's a 50-50 chance I live
Shrug
here.
it off.
Yeah, shrug it off,
Yeah.
man. Or I might be able
Mate,
to
let's
get him
see,
down.
man.
Oh no.
What
There
is
we
your
go.
fate?
Right,
What
so
is your fate? Ooh. Someone said I challenge Seatin to play without Domino.
Play without Domino. I can play with I mean, she's just bloody efficient for all this stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not really after like big challenges today, but I can do I want to do some like mid-tier completion challenges for Act 6 at some point. But I'd love if they would allow 4-star champions to do a 4-star completion challenge in Act 6, because I could actually do that. I figured out, you know, I know all the champions to bring as 4 stars to get it done. So if they allow that, mate, I would happily do a 4-star Act 6 challenge, no problem at all.
Yo, what's good, Silverman? Vishnu, BZ, do you think it is worth ranking up a 4-star champion? I think it depends on where you're at in the game, man. I mean, for me, I just recently pulled, just to shed some light, I recently pulled the new Captain Marvel as a 4-star, and I took her up to like rank 3/rank 4, and I was using her, and I really enjoyed her, so I took her to rank 5. You know, I'm not going to be able to use her in Act 6, but I can use her in Uncollected and all other aspects of the game. So it really depends on what 4-star you got and how much you value them for where you're at in the game, really, in my opinion. Yo,
Bang on, mate.
George G, man, with that 17 Danish krona for the great commentator. Thank you very much, dude, man. We appreciate that, dude. BZ, should I rank up Venom the Duck or Void to rank 4? Are they both awakened? And if they are, what rank is Void at? Because Void is another champion in the game that doesn't really have too much bad matchups. So all I really like Venom the Duck, man, when you're putting Void into the equation, that requires some serious thought, man. BZ, 5-star Spider-Gwen or Wasp, both unduped. I don't really know too much about Wasp, to be honest with you, man. I have used Spider-Gwen. I do like the new mechanics for Spider-Gwen. but that's a bit of a difficult one. I think I would have a difficult time working out who to rank up out of those two.
Oh, mate.
What rank are you thinking? Is it to rank 3, to rank 4? Like what is it? Oh, mate, who was? Oh,
What's up?
unlucky. You nearly got there. I was just seeing the screen. You nearly got there though, dude.
Yeah, dude, I was so incredibly close to that one. If I had maybe like a double crit on the special to it, would have sorted that one out. But it was a little bit ambitious. Oh no, he's got unblockable.
Do you know what, Johnny? So many people. Even I'm in alliances with people, right? So many people call me Breezy, and like it's just got to the point where I don't even correct people no more, man. so it's not surprising to say like up until yesterday you thought my name was Breezy. I'm just like, oh mate, people just remix my names, and I mean. This whatever now, man. Campy and T, Talkie Man, Killer Beezy, Killer Breezy, Breeze. Like it's
for whatever you want it, mate.
Yeah. Just make up my name as you go along, man.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
2 more Sabretooths to go, man. We are so close to getting this done, boys. So close to getting this done. And it's gone pretty decent so far. We haven't had to use any revives yet, but now that I've said that, mate, I've definitely jinxed it. So let's see what happens on the final couple of runs, mate.
Mate, I don't know. I mean, I haven't awakened Sentinel yet, so I don't know what Seatin's thoughts are about using a 5-star generic gem on Sentinel.
Oh, I think there are better candidates for a 5-star generic gem. I'd use a tech gem. Like, no hesitation, but a generic one, I just think there's so much value in the generic, you know?
Yeah, and even Ghost, because he's saying he can rank up Ghost, he can use it on Ghost, and he's got 110 6 stones, but I don't think Ghost needs to be duped.
Ghost doesn't, but she's got a really nice awakened ability that's super good to have.
Oh, nice.
Oh, mate.
Yo, Jason, $5. I'm having such a good time with him, so I would like to know how much of this is Havoc friendly.
You probably get through a fair bit of this stuff with Havoc. Like this Sabretooth, I reckon you could probably do with Havoc, just because you're going to be like negating. If you can get a lot of charges up, you can pretty much block out a good portion of the regen. But also depends on what paths you take as well. Like,
Beezy, you just ignored. Sorry, this is Beezy. You just ignored the super chat. Are you sure? I don't think I did. Or maybe because you didn't see me read it yet. That's what it was. But yeah, sorry, bro.
Oh man.
when Beezy has to use his house keys as a weapon, Killer Keezy. Beezy, should they lower the shards of the 4-star? Nah, I don't think they should do that, man. To be fair, it's pretty easy to obtain 4-star crystal shards at the moment, so I don't think they need to do that.
Yeah, I don't think they'd ever lower the shards as well. They just increase gain because they wouldn't want to give the feeling of like deflation. But then it also has the secondary problem if they lowered the shard cost. Let's say if like let's say if they half the 5-star champion crystal cost. Like here's players like me, and they're even bigger hoarders than myself. Like I'm sitting on about 130,000 fragments. You know, I would have got like I'll get like double the amount of champions that somebody would have got the previous month. So it's much more likely if they're ever going to do something like that they're probably going to just increase gain in other areas. And I'm sure they'll get around to certain stuff at certain points, but it's always good to hurry up, isn't it?
mate, is Southport and Ayash, are you guys, are one of you the owner of both of those accounts? Beezy in here again, Hype Man of the Year. Whoop, whoop. You know it, bro, man. You know it, dude.
You are literally the Hype Man of the Year, though, man. You've been doing such a good job on the last couple of live streams. Definitely bloody impressed.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Yo, Tage, happy birthday to your mom, dude. Happy birthday, man. I hope she's having a good day. I hope she is having a good day, man. When Beezy has to clean the house, Killer Fabrizi. Yo, y'all got jokes today. Oh, mate. Should I stop ranking up since I'm in Act 4.2.3? No. Don't
definitely
stop.
Not, mate.
Yeah, don't stop ranking up, man. You still have a long way to go where your rank ups have a lot of uses, so definitely don't stop ranking up. How do you fight with this without backing up? Oh, mate.
Bit of practice, mate. Bit of practice. It takes some time, though. It's a little bit tricky to get used to. But you've just got to, like, nail as many parries as possible for a lot of the time. And just kind of manage your dashbacks well. So it's one of those things that when you first encounter it, it's probably really going to dick you over. But...
Yes, Vishnu, I have seen it, man. I watched it just before coming onto the stream, and yeah, man, I was just like, do you know what? Every time I watch an Avengers trailer and I hear the music, I get so good. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be sick. Yo, Aldo sends another $5 over. I just took 5-star Aegon to rank 5, duped level 106.
Damn,
How
Aldo,
good do you
massive
think he will be
congrats.
for Act 6?
Dude, Aegon's
Mate.
like one of the best champions for Act 6 at the moment. Like, our
Mate.
friend Ham has, well, we say the word friend lightly, but he's done it all, mate, and he mostly used Aegon for everything. So yeah, he's one of the best options,
amazing,
mate.
Man.
It's just because there's like
definitely.
there's so much bleed and there's so much poison about and so many debuffs about that having champions that are immune or can shrug off those debuffs or can phase them off are just so valuable.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, if you could bring in 4 stars, man, most probably about half the people will probably clear this stuff with a 4-star version of Aegon, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely. BZ, your thoughts on a Legends run for Act 6? Best option, Ghost, Blade, Domino. Watching this, I'm not sure if I should use a 6-star rank 2 Domino or Ghost. Which one kills faster? Yeah, that's a bit of a difficult one. I don't have Ghost, nor do I play Ghost, so I don't know how quick she is of a killer without her synergies. But I also don't think that Domino would necessarily be the quickest killer either. So I think it depends, man.
I think it like depends on the paths. I think what you're probably best doing is having like a little bit of a look at all of the paths and document information that's been like posted on Reddit and some of the videos and figuring out which paths you can do with Domino, because I do think Domino is arguably one of the quickest options actually if you've got like full boost up. Because those heavy attacks are mad, mate. They're so mad. So if you made a full team around Domino and you could zerg through a fair amount of stuff, you'd be having a pretty good time. But also, Ghost is a beast as well, man. So maybe some good arguments for her. Oh no, am I about to get SP freed? Crap,
William sends a $2 donation. Who is the best champ to deal with the Collector?
Oh, it's just when you get to the Collector, it's just like the top 5 champions that have as much damage as you can. So you can just get into that fight, deal as much damage as soon as possible, and then die, because there's so much crazy stuff that goes on in the Collector fight that's completely outside of your control. Like just kind of random unstoppables, like there's just a mad amount of stuff, unblockable specials. So at least in the later part of the fight, it's very rare that you can survive for more than about 15-20 hits. So you just got to be a little bit careful there, mate. But yeah, I'd go for your top 5 champions that have as much damage as possible. Power Drain can be useful to bring into the mix as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think the closest I've come to soloing the Collector is using Daredevil. Actually, he was really useful against the Collector for me. But have you seen any Ghost gameplay against the Collector?
I don't think I've seen any Ghost gameplay against the Collector. I've seen like I don't know if there's a Corvus one-shot out there. I think there's a Stark and Aunt Spider-Man one-shot. I've definitely watched that one from Cal.
Interesting. Yo, Crom, what is good, dude?
Yo, what's up, Crom? Hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you so much for jumping on the stream earlier, dude. Massive appreciation for that.
Oh no, that's not even Hobbit. That's this is a different guy.
Oh, it's a
HD,
different Crom.
Yeah,
Oh, mate, too many Croms. Too many Croms.
BZ and Seatin hype memes and gonna be like by a mark, be like clear. Sorry.
I was thinking, BZ, we need like a brand new like super hype mobile game to come out, like Apex Legends on mobile, and we'll just do like an all-day marathon stream where we play it and get really good at it, like day one, mate.
That would be sick, mate. We need to keep an eye out, man.
Big time, man. Big time.
Seatin, when are you and BZ going to make a diss track about Kabam?
We actually like wrote one at the start of last year. Like, no word of a lie, BZ actually came down to the studio.
Mate, that was amazing. I forgot about that.
It was the sick.
Mate,
It was a sick diss track, man.
It was definitely, man. It definitely was.
Mm.
Yo, Mash Gaming, what is good, bro? BZ, I got all synergies for Ghost and also the Incinerate synergies for Domino. I also got 5-star rank 4 Aegon. Oh, mate. You are all set to go, Mash Gaming.
You are having
all
a
set to
giggle,
go,
mate. Crats, you've won.
Oh, killer, mate. I wish I could, man. Yes, the endgame trailer is here for sure, bro. Does Ghost phasing counter the Bane node, BZ?
I don't think it does, to the best of my knowledge, but I may be incorrect.
I'm not sure it does. I already have Captain America Infinity War at rank 4, waiting for half a tier 2 alpha to rank 5. Have you completed this month's Uncollected so far, Ivan? Pep back at it again, mate. Pep is not taking nothing from nobody, mate. Pep is looking to be like the blubberiest well for the week, my dude, man.
This man's, he's setting records, mate. He's setting records. Has he sent across even more, mate?
No, he hasn't sent over any recently. I think that guy's
dude, it's not a problem at all, mate. He's
stream.
just sent across a ridiculous amount, man. I cannot believe it. And I went to Legacy stream as well, and he was like, the blubberiest well were like $100. This man is paying everybody's mortgages.
Dude is absolutely supporting, man. He is absolutely supporting. Boss on the best 4-star Corvus or 4-star Hyperion. Man, Corvus is really good. I actually had someone tell me the other day that Corvus is really good in like short burst fights, but in longer burst fights, he doesn't really find him that great.
Oh yeah, that's entirely true, mate. Like Corvus, as soon as you're out those glaive charges, man, it's just a bit of a wet noodle until you get him back.
Yeah, I mean Hyperion doesn't really have that many bad matchups, to be fair.
He doesn't simmer down, mate. He doesn't simmer down.
He doesn't, man. He doesn't for sure. Who to rank 5? Duped, Deucer, Omega, Magic, or unduped Venom? Oh, mate, man. I gotta give it to my boy Omega or Magic. One of those two. Probably Omega Red for me, but Magic is amazing at rank 5 as well, man. I don't get to use mine much, man, because I'm starting to my roster's going in the Seatin direction, man. So I'm starting to like forget about champs. I got a rank 5. I'm like spoilt for choice a little bit. So I'm getting to the Seatin level, man.
It's a good level to be. Where does Seatin get his shirts, dude? I love a little bit of River Island, mate. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Right, dude, we're on the last Sabretooth, man. Oh, God.
Oh, mate, you got this, man. Hey, Lennox, what is good, dude? I hope you are well. Are you going for Legends Run? If you're referring to me or Seatin, nope, none of us are going for Legends Run.
Nah, we're totally good, dude.
Mate, I think you have to be on like the Brian Grant level and like have someone reading out nodes and stuff, so you can just go straight in if you want to stand a chance at Legends, because there's so many different things going on in so many different paths.
Dude, imagine if Crystal Opening Whale came back after not uploading for a couple of weeks with just sat in a room with like a team of like 15 people surrounding him.
Yeah.
Just tell it like with all the maps of the paths, like calculating the best champion recommendations.
Oh,
so you can get Legends. Dude, that'd be so jokes.
Oh, mate. Jordan, welcome to the stream, dude, man. I hope you had a good day at school, bro.
Mate, dude, this could be, if I can pull this off, this is going to be a spicy little Sabretooth takedown here.
Yeah, I'm watching. You're doing well so far.
That's that crit bleed, boys.
How much coffee would you need for a Legends run? Oh, mate.
Oh, no.
It took Legacy. I saw Legacy streaming. Oh, mate. I saw Legacy streaming yesterday, right? I went and settled with the kids, went in bed, woke up, got them ready for school, and I still saw him streaming, man. I was like, whoa. Legends run is like no sleep, man. I was like, dude, that looks crazy, man. At one point, I'm sure I saw Legacy's eyes closed. I was like, dude, this guy is sleep playing, man. I was like, shoot.
Yeah, man, he was good. He streamed for like 16 hours, the absolute nutter.
That was crazy, man.
Proper mad lad, mate. Proper mad lad. Fair play to him, man. Fair play.
BZ, about the Bane node for Ghost. No counter to Bane node, but with the Hood synergy, you get no damage during phase. And you said Domino is maybe not the best option for Legends run. Who else then? The thing
Red
is,
Hulk is.
I'm not too sure because I'm yet to go into Act 6. But from what I've seen, I mean, I don't think there is any one particular champion that you can use the whole way through. From what I've seen anyway, you know, your best bet might be. I mean, Seatin obviously corrected me and said that, you know, she is quite good for sort of short, like in regards to like dealing quite a lot of damage and stuff. So you may be able to go for. You may be able to go for her if you kind of have. Would you say you need the synergies around her, Seatin?
For Domino?
Like yeah.
Yeah, those synergies are really important, man. If you want to get the big stuff out, I mean, she's still good without it, but the majority of, like, a lot of Domino's value is being able to throw those heavy attacks and just, like, burst people down in so little hits, and that can be really, really useful when there's, like, a damage back or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a situation to worry about, mate.
Yeah, so I would definitely say, you know, give it a try, man. I mean, if it's coming from the man of legends, dude, like, definitely give it a try. And if it doesn't work, then we know where to catch Seatin next week, man, in next week's live stream. Oh, mate. Is it true that Cavalier crystals are crazy? They seem to be
man.
so far, man.
Oh, God, I've seen some disgusting openings of Cavalier crystals, man.
Mate, someone sent me a message today saying they opened 2 and got 2 6-stars. I was like, what? That is crazy. And the worst thing is the guy is like a top-end player as well. I just thought, that is crazy, man.
No, I've already seen, like, whales spend thousands and thousands of them, man. Like, it's crazy how much people are getting milked on those.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is it, mate. That's the first chapter done. 100%.
Done.
Not too bad. I don't think we used any revives. I think we used a few health potions at a certain point in the stream that I can't remember. But yeah, not a bad result, man. I'm pretty happy with that one. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end it here. If you have enjoyed today's live stream, please do smash that like button. If you're not already subscribed to CampyNT, aka Killer Beezy, a link to his channel is in the description. This man is about to hit 7,000 subscribers. So yeah, if you can help him out, mate, help him get over that 7K, that'd be massively appreciated. But we've also got another super chat actually from Brandon Nelson here. If you're doing a Legends run, it's Aegon. I soloed X-Bones with him and I've got no skills compared to Seatin. Bro, Aegon looks so sick. And I'm sure you're not that bad, Brandon, if you're throwing down in Act 6, so I wouldn't worry about it, mate. But yeah, Aegon's crazy, crazy good, man. I've already seen some pretty quick clears with that lad.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's, I think, about it, mate. Have you got anything else you want to say before we end this live stream?
Nah, man, it was a pleasure to be here, man. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream, man. Sorry I couldn't be here from the very beginning, man, but I'll definitely try and make it for the next stream, man.
It's all good, man. Not a problem at all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Subscribe to Killer BC and have an absolutely fantastic day. Rank 565, Nick Fury Awakened. I'm not too sure, Nick. I'm not too sure, mate. I haven't played the champion yet, so I don't know. But I can answer that in a week or so once I know a bit more about the character. But I just don't have much of a handle on him right now. But it might not be the worst option. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Take care and have an absolutely fantastic day. Now let's just wait a second for it to fade out. Hopefully we should be good, guys. Have a great one.